Anytime Taylor Swift name drops something very specifically, I pay attention. And when she brings something up twice, that's not an accident. So today we are going to talk about the book Rebecca and how it may relate to the Lover House. Taylor first mentioned the book Rebecca by Daphne du Maurier in an Apple Music interview, and she was talking about how the book was actually the inspiration for the song Tolerate It. But then earlier this month, when she was on Stephen Colbert, she brought the book up again. And that was when my Swiftie brain said, okay, she wants us to notice something, so I started to do a little research. I'll be honest, I have not read this Gothic novel from 1938, and I'm guessing most of you haven't either, so I'm going to give you just a high-level overview of what the book is about. The book is narrated by a woman who marries a wealthy widower and moves into his home, which is called Manderley. And while the narrator is still very much alive, it's actually the dead wife that is like dominating the presence of the house. She's constantly hearing stories about her from the staff and seeing her things, and there's like a ghostly presence that shows up as well. It even really affects how the narrator sees herself. And this is where the first part of the connection to Taylor stood out to me. So in Rebecca, the title character is dead, but she's still controlling the narrative from beyond. And several times Taylor has talked about having the feeling that she is not a real person. Like the persona of Taylor Swift is not really her, and it's something that people have kind of idealized and made into something that's so much bigger, and she, the real Taylor, is kind of like living in the shadow of her own persona. And Taylor's been various versions of herself, but that's not who she is now. And this is where things started to click for me, because in the book Rebecca, Manderley, the estate, is not just a home. It's an identity, it's a memory, and it's haunted by who used to live there. Which brings me to the Lover House. The thing that I discovered next changed how I see the Lover House. I'm going to break this down in part 2, and this is where things start to get interesting.